The graduation dilemma: was I right to tell my dad his girlfriend couldn't come? 005. Imagine you're on the verge of achieving one of the most significant milestones in your life, and suddenly, everything gets complicated. Your parents are divorced, but they've always been civil, until now. They're both coming to your graduation, but your dad's got a new twist up his sleeve. His girlfriend wants to join the party, and you've got a problem with that. I'm Emily, 22 years old, and I'm about to graduate college in just 2 weeks. My parents divorced when I was 11, and although they're not exactly friends, they've always tried to be supportive, or at least, present. 030. Growing up, my mom was the rock that held our family together. She worked extra shifts, drove me everywhere, helped with forms, cried with me when things got tough. She made sure I knew I wasn't a burden. My dad, on the other hand, was more of a show-up-if-it's-easy kind of guy. Don't get me wrong, he loves me, but his priorities often took a backseat to convenience. My graduation is 7 hours from home, and with only 4 guest tickets available, I had to make some tough decisions. I invited my mom, my dad, my younger brother, and our grandma, the one person who helped raise me when things got really tough. 1 o'clock. My mom booked an Airbnb for all of us months ago, but she also paid for a rental car and gas because it was too expensive for my brother and grandma. My dad said he'd drive himself and get a cheap motel, but then last month, he mentioned that money might be tight, and he might not come. I tried to be understanding, but inside, I was hurt. When my mom offered to pay for 1 hotel night so he could still be there, I knew it cost her more than just money, it was a sacrifice. But the real problem started when my dad called last week, sounding excited, and said his girlfriend Kara was coming too. They've been dating 8 months now, but we've only met twice. 1:15. I asked him what he meant by Kara coming, and he said she wanted to support me, and was, basically family. I told him I didn't have a ticket for her, and he suggested she could still come to dinner, take pictures, and hang out at the Airbnb. When I told him that wasn't an option because it was paid for by my mom for the people I invited, he got upset and said Kara wouldn't mind sleeping on the couch. That's when things got heated. 1:30. I told him the point was that my mom had made sacrifices to help him come watch me graduate, not so he could turn it into a couple's weekend. He said my mom always gets to be the main parent, and he just wanted someone there to make him feel less awkward. But I stood firm, this weekend wasn't about making him comfortable, it was about me graduating, and I wanted one weekend where my mom wasn't expected to swallow her feelings and fix everyone else's. The conversation ended with my dad saying maybe he should just stay home if Kara wasn't welcome. Background and context. My parents' divorce has been a long and complicated process. They're both trying to be civil for our sake, but it's not always easy. My mom has always taken on more responsibilities, financially, emotionally, she's the glue that holds us together. Meanwhile, my dad has a new girlfriend, Kara, who he met 8 months ago. It seems like Kara is making things difficult. Breaking down the situation. So, what went wrong here? It started when my dad brought up his girlfriend and asked if she could come to graduation. I know he loves me, but this felt like an attempt to make things convenient for him, and also to include Kara in our family's milestone event. I think the real issue is that my mom has made sacrifices for all of us, and now it feels like everyone else's needs are taking priority over hers. What would you do? You're in a situation where your dad wants his girlfriend to join you at graduation. What do you do? A. Invite her with an open mind. B. Politely decline, citing the lack of tickets. C. Stand firm and tell your dad that Kara isn't welcome, just like I did. Maybe there's more than one way to handle this situation. Call to action. If you're still watching, thank you for listening to my story. It's not always easy being part of a complicated family dynamic, but it's moments like these that remind me why I'm so proud of myself, and my mom. What do you think? Was I right to tell my dad his girlfriend couldn't come, or was I being too harsh? Don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit Storytime videos, and comment below with your thoughts on this graduation dilemma.